Hello and welcome to this video series whose name is Trust Me, You Can Defeat Rheumatoid Arthritis if you are desperate enough. Yes, your desperation is the key to defeating rheumatoid arthritis pain as much as possible, even without medication. In this channel, I have started providing videos that I extensively follow, and following these strategies, I have achieved over 95% of reduction in rheumatoid arthritis pain. In fact, I am in a very advanced stage. I have lots of deformities. So I have deformity related pains. That is different. Rheumatoid arthritis pain is inflammatory pain, which is different. It is random pain. If you know what is that symptomatic pain, it can be randomly occur anytime, at any place in your body, at any joints. Maybe one day you are having pain in the wrist, another day you are going to have pain in the shoulder. Then as the disease progresses, multiple joints of the body gets affected at a time, and there would be lots of swelling and there would be a lot of pain, and these pain will start leading to deformities. This is the symptomatic pain that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about frozen shoulder. I have wrist deformities, so I cannot take heavy things. If whenever I'm lifting heavy things, I'm having wrist pain. I'm having finger deformities. So whenever I ride for long, or whenever I'm driving for so long, I have deformity related issues. So these are the issues that I have to face on a daily basis, and this is a completely different thing. Yes, it is also the outcome of rheumatoid arthritis, but a prolonged rheumatoid arthritis life. I have 11 years of rheumatic history, and this is the outcome of it. But even at this stage, I have successfully stopped the symptomatic pain, the inflammation that I'm talking about. Like, I have deformities, right? But I do not have inflammation in them. These are old, occurred in 2021, and it became like that. If I had so much pain right now in there, then it would be swollen, and it would also look very, very inflamed. So that is the difference. I hope I can make it clearer to you that inflammatory pain is completely different and deformity related issues are completely different. Please do not mix it up. And with diet, with this kind of strategies that I'm talking about, you can absolutely stop inflammatory pain. Okay, so whoever you are in the beginning or intermediate stage of rheumatoid arthritis, and you still have not started getting deformities in your body, you can definitely come out of the vicious cycle of rheumatoid arthritis. But those who are in the very advanced stage, they can step by step first stop the inflammatory pain and then start thinking about the deformities, like I do. I mean, what can be done to get rid of these deformities, and what courses of action do we take? But for that, it is important for us to achieve that pain-free state so that we can think clearly, right? That is why DASDAP strategies are very, very important. And if any one of you are in very advanced stage of rheumatoid arthritis, I'm suggesting you to follow along these videos and start trying these strategies even with your medication, so that you can see a completely different aspect of rheumatoid arthritis, and you can see that how changes in diet, specifically making diet in a time synchronized way, and specifically incorporating some kind of food and discarding some other foods, can drastically change your pain level. Okay, so please follow along with these videos. In this particular video, we are going to talk about the daytime strategies, because we have already discussed about enema, we have already discussed about dinner strategies. Yeah, I know those videos are in Hindi. I'm going to reshoot these videos in English as well, so that all of you can follow along. But for that, I require a little bit of time. Till then, bear with me. Okay, so now let's move forward into the daytime strategies. At the beginning, we have to talk about the morning routine. Whenever we are going to wake up, what exactly are we going to provide to our body, which would be nourishing, which would be high in calorie, but which would be easy to digest and easy to absorb, because our stomach is under intermittent fasting from 6 o'clock in the evening, right? Because we have completed our dinner at 6 o'clock in the evening, and after that we are not providing any kind of solid or liquid food to our body apart from water, obviously. So it is important that we nourish our body with a little bit, at least 200 to 300 of calories exactly in the morning, within 7 to 8 a.m. And that can be done extensively with juice. So let's talk about the juice strategy that DND follows and that DND's DAS rep recommends to you. So in my case, what I do from Monday to Friday, because we are working professionals, so these are the days when we have to work a lot. So that's why Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I provide my body with a nourishing juice. Saturday and Sunday, I have kept for detoxing, because a time-to-time detoxification is also required and it is mandatory for any rheumatic. So Saturday and Sunday, detox juice. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, nourishing juice. In non-juice days, I actually intake solid fruits, but let's talk about that later. Let's first start with nourishing juice. So in case of nourishing juice, I go with ABC juice: apple, beet, and carrot. That is the only juice that I take as nourishment. I do not use any kind of citric juice or anything else for juicing, just ABC juice. Since 2022, I have only using this juice, and for the rest of the life, I'm going to have this juice, ABC juice, and for the detox juice, something else. That's it. These are my two juices. ABC juice is the name of the juice, but I use the extended version of the name, ABCCGM. A for apple, B for beet, C for carrot. Another C is for cucumber, G for ginger, and M for mint leaves. So you are going to use one standard size of apple. Okay. For beet, cucumber, and carrot, if you are using a beet, then this standard size of these are the standard sizes of beet. You are going to use half of it. So half of the beet, half of the standard size carrot, maybe this much of carrot, half of the standard size of it, and half of the cucumber. So apple is one full size, beet would be of half size, carrot and cucumber would be also of half size, ginger half inch, and 15 to 20 mint leaves. That's it. These are the 6 ingredients that you are going to use in your ABC juice. No water, not any kind of water, no sugar, no salt, not even white salt, not even pink salt, okay? No jaggery, of course, and no lemon. Many of you would have the tendency to squeeze a little bit of 1 or 2 drops of lemon. No, absolutely not. Only the 6 ingredients I talked about: apple, beet, carrot, cucumber, ginger, mint leaves. That's it. That is going to prepare the juice for you. Now, what would you do with the half cucumber, half beet, and half carrot? Obviously, you're going to have that. You're going to use that in lunch. So the fiber, whatever fiber that you are going to have in your daytime, that would come from that half beet, carrot, and cucumber. So use that in your lunch as salad. Now, let's talk about juicer. Yes, it is important to talk about juicer because you are going to have ABC juice for 3 days in a week for the rest of your life. So obviously your blender is going to get compromised because juicing beet and carrot is a very heavy task. And maybe after 10 or 11 sessions of juice, your blender might get broken. That's why it is my recommendation that you start creating a mindset to invest in a slow processing juicer. What is a slow processing juicer? It is completely different from a blender. It has auger instead of blade. So it slowly grinds the ingredients and extract the juice out of it. In a slow processing juicer, the fiber gets extracted from one side and the juice is getting extracted from other side. So you are within 2 to 3 minutes, you are going to have 1 glass of juice. That is possible in slow processing juicer. And in our case, who are rheumatic and specifically in advanced rheumatic condition, we have deformities, right? We have wrist issues, we have finger issues. So it is not possible for us to do so much task in the morning, like chopping apple, chopping beet, chopping carrot, and then grating them and start preparing the juice. Then it would become smoothie and you have to extract the juice out of it. It is not possible. It is not even recommended. In fact, I would be completely against it. You should start your morning slowly and easily. You should not be, should not impose so much task in the morning when you are in so much pain. That is not recommended. Please understand, it's important that you invest in a slow processing juicer if you are in an advanced rheumatic condition. If you definitely have domestic help, then you can, I mean, if there is help, then there is no need, obviously. But if there is no help, then definitely set your mind so that you are going to invest in a slow processing juicer, because it is costly. It is expensive. Nowadays, Q-Wings slow processing juicer would be of, I think, 12,000. Agara brand slow processing juicer would be around 11,000. The time in 2023 when I bought, it was 25,000. I bought the Q-Wings slow processing juicer, but I actually regret why I did not buy it in 2022. Why did I wait for 1 long year? Because yes, obviously it was expensive. I had to, really think about whether I should invest in or not. But that is the greatest investment of my life, trust me. Because juicing is really, really important, and it's mandatory for me to have juices at least 3 days in a week. If you are using a slow processing juicer, then you have to just roughly chop beet, carrot, cucumber, and apple. Obviously, you chop the apple with skin. Beet, carrot, and cucumber, you have to completely peel it off. In case of apple, if you can see that if there is wax, then you can just clean it properly, and you can soak this apple into vinegar water for 15 minutes. In fact, whenever you are buying these kind of vegetables, you just pre-soak them in 15 minutes in a vinegar water, so that every pesticides go out of it, whatever wax or anything, if there is, that can come out of it. If still you are doubtful, then obviously you can peel the apple, but apple skin also have some kind of nutrients, so I generally use the apples with skin. Anyway, the fiber is going to get out of it. I mean, only the juice part is going to come out of it, so we can definitely discard the fiber. And yes, now you have to have 1 glass of ABC juice in the morning. Take sip by sip. You just take this glass of juice, just go out sit in the sun. If anywhere sun is coming, then in the morning, then please sit down in the sun and just have it sip by sip. Take time, okay, because this is a heavy nourishing juice. It has 200 to 300 calories. So slowly you ingest this inside your body, okay? Slowly you intake this juice and let your body get nourished with this juice. Don't have it, even if you are in a hurry, maybe you have to go out, maybe you have to go to the office. In a hurry, do not just have it. Do not just go and bottom up. Don't do that, because this is a nourishing juice, and if you are in advanced condition of rheumatoid arthritis, you might experience breathing issues, as I said. Okay, so it is better if you take time, at least 10 minutes, and have this juice slowly. Yes, many of people might be thinking, what would we do with the fiber? As I said, DND, it discards the fiber, right? There is no point using that fiber, because it's only fiber. I have extracted all the juice out of it, all the nourishment out of it, so there is no need to have this fiber. But in any case, if you want to use this fiber, so if on a daily basis chapatis are getting prepared at your home, so use this fiber while kneading the atta. You are using whole wheat, I'm supposing, so you just use half of the fiber while kneading the atta, so that you can have a fibrous chapati. Please understand, this would only be the fiber. There is no nourishment. I know in Sattvic movement they also show beetroot chapati, carrot chapati, and different colors of chapati, right? But those are from the grated beetroot, grated carrot, grated cucumber maybe. So that contains the nutrition. This particular fiber does not contain any nutrition. It is only fibrous. So you are going to have fibrous chapati. Now let's talk about sensitivities. Okay, there might occur 2 problems. First of all, some of you might be allergic to some of the ingredient, maybe apple, maybe beet or carrot, cucumber, anything. It is about allergy. So if that is the case since childhood, my recommendation would be not to experiment with it. Just simply do not add that ingredient. If it is apple, there is nothing else to be done. You have to use only beet and carrot and cucumber and the rest of them. But if you are having sensitivity, okay, sensitivity is a different kind of issue. Maybe you think that apple is not going well with my body. So in that case, if you have not done enema, then I'm telling you, you just do one session of enema. Just flush out the toxins from your body and then start reintroducing apple, maybe half of it. Instead of 3 days, you can just have juices for 2 days, okay? But you just start with half of the apple. If in that case also you are seeing some kind of discomfort with your gut, then do not use it. If you see that yes, there is no issue with the gut, maybe it is different after enema, then you can slowly increase the portion of the apple, maybe from half to 3/4 of the apple, and then completely to 1 apple. It is recommended. It is necessary for you to use apple, otherwise you won't get that much of nourishment, because only beet and carrot juice is going to provide you with nourishment, but not as much as the ABC juice, because apple has vitamin C and it is absolutely required to get maximum of vitamin C from the apple. Because we rheumatics are not going to use citrus fruits for next 6 months. Yes, if you are following DND's dash wrap, then for the next 6 months, you're not going to use any kind of citrus fruit, not even lemon. So not even 1 or 2 drops of lemon. So you are going to get, then from where would you get vitamin C? So maximum vitamin C would come from your apple, right? So in case of sensitivity, it is my recommendation, and in any case, before starting these strategies, it is my recommendation that you go with 1 session of enema that is required. Otherwise, your old toxins is going to interfere with any type of ingredient that I talk about, and you would probably think, oh, DND, this doesn't work for me. But that might not be the case. That might be your old toxins. Okay, so you have to understand that you need to do 1 session of enema at least.